Phew. That appears to be the lot of them.
I am sorry.
For what, pray tell?
I assumed you were in league with the Sanctum.
Ah, so you thought I was one of the miscreants seeking the Mournblade.
Who are you really?
I am who I am. A patron of beautiful women.
Enough of your morology.
I assure you, I am being most serious.
I suppose you are.
My father was a swordsmith of quite some repute. He conferred this katana upon a swordsman from the east, but that man died, and it went missing.
And you managed to find it?
Indeed, I did.
It must have meant a lot to you.
I heard that it was a key to finding another, more fearful blade that could shake the world. So I simply could not neglect it.
One of the keys for finding the Mournblade, I presume.
So you know that much.
If the Mournblade is such a dreadful thing, then why not destroy that katana of yours? That way, the Mournblade can never be awoken, if I am not wrong.
I imagine you are most certainly correct. However, truth be told, as a swordsman myself, I am rather interested in this Mournblade.
In what way?
A man of the sword takes it upon himself to seek out a one-of-a-kind blade that is the perfect match for him.
And what if you and the Mournblade are not a fitting match for one another?
Then in all likelihood, I shall have to destroy it.
Can I hold you to that?
If a beauty such as you believes in me, then who am I to betray that trust?
There is something I would like you to help me with.
Never fear, for I am not one to refuse a beautiful lady's request.
Why must you always be like that?
So, are you going to take me to the sacred place?
Yes, I shall guide you to it. That is, in fact, what I wish to ask of you. I would have you accompany me there. A clue lies there, you see? A clue to finding the Mournblade you seek.
遠慮はしない。
我こそ古代史のあがいてみせる。
どうしてもやる？元気してって。
I'll fight to the end.
I will fight until the very end. You will fall! 上げだ。
あがいてみせろ。
Prepare yourself! You're mine!
頑張って行こ
滅びの始まりだ。
仕上げだ。
元気出てき
これで
Expect no mercy!
あがいてみせろ。
Let us end this. 刻む。
当然の結果だ。
What's the matter? Hey! What's going on? Where are you off to?
I knew it was you, Mother.
You have grown so big and strong, I hardly recognized you.
I suppose you can thank Gilgamesh for that.
The Winged One?
I know of the cruel covenant he imposed upon Leonis. However, now is not the time to make him pay for that.
Indeed, I have heard about our more pressing threat. They say an enormous monster broke free from the crystal that rose up from beneath Leonis Castle.
The Realm Scourge. That is what Gilgamesh calls it.
You heard that from Gilgamesh himself? Then you managed to seek him out in the end?
I did. That is how I learned of the Covenant, and a great many other things.
Oh,
It seems that Gilgamesh has been battling this Realm Scourge for centuries. I myself had a run-in with the monstrosity not so long ago, but it was to no avail. We left barely a scratch on it.
neither you nor Gilgamesh?
That is why we are now on a journey at his behest. to obtain the means to defeat the Realm Scourge. I do not believe I have been introduced to your two companions.
This is Eliza.
At your service.
And Rafal.
It is a pleasure.
Hey, Stern! Don't go running ahead. Who do I have the honor of?
This is my mother. Mother, this is Swordmaster Seymour. He is a friend of my master, Sir O.
Any friend of O's.
Stern and I are traveling together in search of the Six Swords.
You do not mean...
So you know of them then?
To tell you the truth,
You entrusted O's katana to a traveler from the East? Who was it?
I did not learn his name. What I can tell you is that he did not appear to be of evil inclination. But who would have thought that O's old katana would be a key to the means of defeating the Realm Scourge?
The man who took O's blade promised that he would return it once everything is over.
I heard him say that too.
I see. Once everything is over, eh?
Do you have any leads other than O's katana?
It appears Sadali was also after the Six Swords.
Do not tell me you mean to go to the Sanctum.
That's suicide.
The two of you won't stand a chance.
Do you really believe you can win?
It is not as if we are going there to wage war.
That said, just because we're not looking for a fight, doesn't mean we won't find one.
If it comes to that, our blade shall lead us out of there. Mother, the Realm Scourge has entered a short period of dormancy. But we cannot be sure when it will resume its path of slaughter again. So please, stay safe.
Lord Stern and his friend have up and left us.
Oh,
As always, Lord Stern looked so handsome.
That set of danger about him does make him appealing.
And that Seymour was also quite the man.
A master from the East. It does have a certain mystique about it.
Lady Helena!
Well, where are you going?
I wish to see this Realm Scourge creature for myself.
Isn't that a little too dangerous?
Are you sure it will be safe?
Even if it is only from afar, I believe one should always observe their opponent before they face it. Once we have seen it, let us then head for Horn.
I'll fight to the end and beyond.
Expect no mercy! I will fight until the very end. It ends here! You're mine!
行くぞ
Prepare yourself!
Time to end this ひざまずけ
My blade shall soar. And think not. Thanks.
砕けろ
You have my aid.
ここからだ
Victory is ours!
King Oberon! Lady Elia, she...
What about Elia?
she has returned!
Can it be true?
Oh. Princess Elia has come back to us?
Elia, you say? Is that so? Things have become even more interesting, haven't they?
Ugh. It's too hard to tell what's happening within the castle from here. I sure hope Alaya made it safely inside and things are going okay. Is it too much to expect her to come back out and tell us that all is well and good?
Good grief. Are you still spying on the castle?
Of course I am! After all, Alaya's at the top of my list of potential sworn sisters.
Don't tell me there's an actual list. I'm sure Her Highness is safe and sound. We should get a move on and return to Ligaro's castle.
You know what? I think I should go to Rundal Castle and check for myself.
And what do you hope that achieves?
Once I have confirmed she is okay, then the two of us can have tea and then maybe, just maybe... If I make a good impression, she'll agree to perform the vow of sisterhood with me.
Are you still hung up on that?
So what? Do you want your skull cracked?
No, my apologies. I didn't realize you were being serious.
I don't have any relatives, so I've always longed for a family of my own.
Is that so? For someone who comes off as so strong and free-spirited, you're actually quite the softie. Then why don't we make a vow as sworn brother and sister?
What?
No, never mind. I was just thinking it might work since I don't have any next of kin either. What are you doing? Ugh, what was that for?
I didn't realize you also cared for that kind of thing.
I wouldn't say I care for it. It's just I felt sorry for you, so...
Well, if you're gonna beg and plead with me, who am I to deprive you of such joy? My heartiest of hearts could never refuse such a request. So, top or bottom?
Top or bottom what now?
Not the sharpest tool on the rack, are ya?
I mean, which one of us is gonna be at the top of the sibling food chain?
Do we have to get that detailed?
Then how about I be the younger sister?
Sure. Fine by me. Whatever makes you happy. Hey!
What's the matter, oh brotherly brother?
Nothing. I was merely wondering where you were going.
Well, it's almost time for lunch. So I thought I'd go hunt us some game in these woods. Do you want to come along, big brother?
Sure. Why not?
Once we are renourished, perhaps you could allow me one small favor?
Why so formal all of a sudden? Aren't we supposed to be sworn siblings?
Well, I'm worried about Elia, you see. So I was wondering if we could, take a teeny, tiny, itty-bitty moment to go check on her?
Not that again.
What do you mean, not that again?
I meant that you don't have to keep asking about it.
Oh, then you're saying...
That I too am concerned for her. So yes, let's go check on her.
You're the biggest and bestest brother ever!
All right, let's get a meal in our bellies and move on.
I'll fight to the end of
Expect no mercy!
I will fight until the very end.
You will fall!
Not bad.
You have my aid. ここからだ。無駄だ。刻む。
行くよ。
砕けろ。You're mine!
無理はするな。
叫びを聞かせてくれ。
strong.
You're mine!
Well done. We stand together, victorious.
Alaya.
Brother.
I am relieved to see you. So very relieved.
I am sorry for all the concern.
Did you meet up with Isaac and Effinger by any chance?
No. Should I, have expected them?
They left the castle to go search for you, but they have yet to return.
I wasn't aware.
But you know those two. I am sure they shall be back soon.
Brother, if I may.
What is it, Alaya?
Why are we in Rundal Castle? I heard rumors that you betrayed Jaden.
I did nothing of the sort.
But...
Even now, my loyalty to King Jaden remains untarnished.
if that's the case, then why would you attack Jaden, take his ring, and then continue to occupy Rundal Castle?
I would never dare sit upon his throne. To do so would be a sacrilege against King Jaden. I am merely protecting the castle's throne until the true King Jaden returns to us.
The true Jaden?
That is correct. The true King Jaden would never have relied on Leonis for their help or lose to Sadali. The man before me was an imposter, and as such he answered to my spear.
But brother, what is all this talk of a true Jaden? And where could he possibly be?
He must have grown fed up with our piffling wars and hidden himself away. However, he shall someday return here to this very throne room. That is why preparations for his return proceed as we speak.
What preparations do you speak of?
We are creating a gun for him. We have gathered the most famed gunsmiths from across Ardra and have them focusing all their skills into building this great weapon. It shall be the ultimate gun, fitting for and only wieldable by King Jaden himself. Once we have that, King Jaden shall once again grace us with his presence here at Rundal Castle. Of this, I have no doubt.
Princess Alaya, it is good to see you safe and well.
Gernsback, you must tell me. Does my brother truly believe that Jaden will somehow come back if he builds this ultimate gun he speaks of?
I fear so.
But why?
I can only share my personal conjecture.
I would hear it.
Perhaps this is a rite His Majesty must go through in order to realize that King Jaden is never going to reappear. Even having prepared the ultimate gun, the weapon shall go unclaimed. And that shall be the proof that this true King Jaden never existed.
Does my brother still fear Jaden that much?
Yes, my lady.
So without this extreme measure, my brother will never be able to leave the shadow of Jaden that looms over him.
That is the gravity of King Jaden's presence in His Majesty's life, one would imagine.
You still call him King Jaden, despite all that has happened. Even though the alliance between our two kingdoms is as good as broken.
There was a time when I thought King Oberon should part ways with King Jaden and stand independent. However, it was only after losing King Jaden that I became acutely aware of the magnitude of that man's importance to my liege. I do not wish to admit it, but King Oberon is currently like a bird that, despite having wings, does not yet know how to fly. His Majesty should have been able to stand beside King Jaden and reign supreme over all Ardra. There is no use crying over spilled milk now, mind you.
Thank you, Gernsback. I grow tired. My apologies, but could you show yourself out?
Of course, my lady. I shall excuse myself.
How would my brother react if Jaden did in fact reappear before his eyes? Would he apologize for his actions? Or would he attempt to eliminate Jaden all over again? Either way, I cannot allow the two of them to meet just yet. First things first, though. I need to deal with the matter of Jeter. I would feel much more reassured if only Ravelka were here.
Where could she have got to? Nea, any luck?
I was unable to find her anywhere.
Where could Lady Effinger be?
She went to the river at the back of the village to bathe, saying that her wounds had mostly healed. I took my eyes off her for only a second.
Do you think she seeks revenge? And now heads for Rundle Castle in pursuit of Jeter?
It is possible.
We should go after her. If we leave now, we may be able to catch up to her.
Agreed.
My thanks. 我こそ古代史の抗ってみろ。
どうしてもやる？元気出てる。
I'll fight to the end. Expect no mercy. I will fight until the very end. My blade shall serve. Think not. Shiageda!
Prepare yourself!
Time to end this. Shiageda!
当然の結果だ。
That must be his room.
How inappropriate for a princess to be creeping into a gentleman's room in the mid of night. I assume Jeter's the one you seek? But unfortunately, I think you will find he is not around. Say, why don't we join forces?
Join forces? What in the world are you talking about?
You seek conclusive proof that Jeter is conspiring with the Sanctum, do you not?
I have no idea what you speak of.
Oh, you do not need to play the fool with me. We are both princesses here. Let us help one another out. But unlike you, my misfortunes are at an all-time worst. Exiled from my motherland, I am now reliant on Oberon's benevolence in permitting me to stay here.
So your wish is to return once more to Ovis, then?
That's right. So how about it? With my help, you can root out all the Sanctum sympathizers nested within Heindler.
Well, I appreciate your kind offer to help. It is not within my power to influence anything regarding Ovis.
You need but simply put in a good word for me with Oberon. I don't think it is that bad a deal, is it?
Then tell me, where is Jeter?
Recently, he's in the habit of sneaking out of the castle about this time of night. I expect he is headed for the southern woods again tonight. Rendezvousing with a Sanctum monk, I would assume. You understand what is afoot, do you not? Jeter and the Sanctum's final goal is to destroy Rundal and Heindler.
Now Rundal has been decimated. I suppose we are next.
Jeter plans to start by killing off the rest of the Six Fangs. You had best hurry if you wish to stop him. If you do not do anything about him, then things shall soon reach the point of no return.
I understand.
I never expected Alaya would make it back alive. let alone that she will return harboring suspicions about Jeter of the Six Fangs. She must have gotten wind of him somewhere on her travels. Quite the keen mind, I must say. But sadly, it's going to get her killed.
What brings your highness here this late at night?
I merely wish to enjoy the night breeze. Could you open the gates for me?
But your highness...
Did you not hear the order I just gave you?
Of course, my lady. But I beg you, please be careful out there. Monsters often appear near the castle in the wee hours.
Thank you for your concern, but I will be all right. I shall not be venturing far. Shalza said the southern woods, I believe. Then that is where I shall begin.
I'll fight to the end.
I will fight until the very end. Stay strong. It ends here. My thanks. 無理はするな。
頑張って。
これでいい。
Takes more than that. You will fall. My thanks.
Expect no mercy.
Let me help you. いけるか。Gratitude.
叫びを聞かせてくれ。あがいてみせろ。
頑張って行こう。
You're mine!
します。
砕けろ。仕上げだ。
当然の結果だ。